السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here and welcome to our first day session of explanation of the cycle 25 criteria. We will go over, just let me see that. We will go over all the criteria, I don't know if someone is coming or not. All right, so this is how it will go the day. First of all, thank you for being here. And this is a good sign that people want to participate it and join us on the Hamdan Foundation. And I will also thank the people behind the scene who did and prepare everything on the Hamdan Foundation. We will go for 3 days. Today is the first day. Hopefully we will do some activities. And if you have any question, please post it on the questions and we will get back at the end of the day or at the middle of the break to get all your questions. All right. So the table of contents, it is, we'll go about the Hamdan Foundation, then about the word, the scopes, the background, objective of the training and condition application and intensive work. Also the applicant journey, where's your paper from the first day you apply on the online to the result. Okay. General guidelines, which is the most important thing for you as an applicant, and how you attach all your paper and the criteria for that. And at the end, we will go off the terminology, which will be on the third day. Assessment and the mechanism that will show you how the judges go for looking over your attachment and your approve of paper to see all of that. So this the roadmap for our journey. And the most important thing we have to understand, we have 4 criteria, and that criteria will be the first one, it is planning and administration organization, the school community and quality of partner, and the leading and caring of the learners. And the last one, which is the 4th, it is the result. About Hamdan Foundation, the foundation vision, leadership and education, performance, excellence, and caring of talent and innovative people. The foundation mission, designing and implementing the best international programs on the education and excellence and caring for the talent and innovators, those contribute to the building high level of education system. The foundation goal, contributing to the distinguished education performance, nurturing the talent and inventors of supporting, investigate their talent, highlighting the strength, the foundation position locally and internationally, developing performance and achieving institutional excellence and client happiness. Background of Distinguished School Award. The Distinguished School is educational institution where the student achieve distinguished academic and positive behavior results at the local and international level beyond the expectation of the stockholders. Due to applying of efficient and effective cooperative governance system, the Distinguished School is being managed according to the best practice and innovative method and focused on the achieving distinguished key performance result. It adopts modern and innovative technology and method and manage it manage it technical and smart surface effectively and proactively. The scope of the award, which is in the United Arab Emirates, the government and private school, partnership school, applied technology institute, and other school which provide educational service for the first state. For the mean, we are talking about the private school, and I think all who has attended it is on the private sector. Okay. For the Gulf Corporation, we are also, the door is open only for government school for all stages. So there is no any private school from outside of the UAE. The objective of today's workshop, the participant on the training workshop will be able to identify the condition of participation in Distinguished School Award and Intensive and Award, identifying the main stage of the award cycle and general guidelines for applying for the award, applying the criteria of the Distinguished School Award, preparing introductory summary for each criteria of the award criteria, enable the participant employ the skill that they gained from the workshop preparing their application files. So hopefully the end of the day, of the end of the 3 days, you will be doing this. There is the condition of the application. So you know if you meet this condition or not. The school has the right to apply of the award if it gets a grade which is good, at least, or in other words, meets the expectation or higher grade from the component of authority. So for example, if you get a grade or the Ministry of Education evaluate your school as a good or meet the expectation, you have the right or you are eligible to participate on this award. The application should be submitted, submit the name of the school, not the name of its administrator. So it is by the school, it is not by the name of the school leaders. The school may apply for the award for the educational cycles, provided it has same school building and administrator. The school may apply for award through one educational stage if has separate school building and admission. The school may apply for award provided that it had been established at least 4 years ahead, including the years of application for the award. The school must adhere to the application deadline written by Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation for Distinguished Academic Performance. A special condition for the GCC country for school, which is not, I don't think it's apply for us. The school must be governed by civil Ministry of Education and participate country. And the last one for our private school in the UAE, special condition for private school at the level of United Arab Emirates. Private school that have more than one branch and have the same name may apply for the name of such different branch separately. For example, you have different branches. You have one in Dubai, you have one in Sharjah. You can apply to them separately. So the one in Sharjah different than the one on Dubai or any other cities or Emirates. The winning school receive a cash reward of 100,000. Okay, let me take. Okay, and certificate of the operation and excellent cup, attending the honor ceremony, and be eligible to be enrolled on the training program. The reward is divided equally. Of 50% go to the school fund, and the other 50% go to the member who work on the files of preparing for the award. Okay. So let's talk about the journey. So the first stage, attending the training, which is what we are all doing here. The applicant shall be attending the training workshop related to the award, which would be determined by the foundation. Second, the applicant shall be applied through award electronically foundation website. the applicant shall be filled in e-application form and upload all evidence supporting such a time specific by the foundation. The third stage, so you did the first one, you attended, then the second stage, you went and apply online and you put all the evidence. The third stage will be a repetition, that which the judges will look at your paper, and that has two stages. The first stage, the theoretical one, where the judges will look all over the paper, all over the evidence, and if you pass that, then you will be eligible for the field visit. The field visit and the interview with the team member. The fourth stage will announcement of the result. The only organization or the only people has the authority to announce that, which is Hamdan Foundation. Okay, so it is the only channel you will get the result from. Okay, I see. I see someone is on the questionnaires writing if there is any session for the Arabic. Actually, it was, I think last month, it was in Arabic. And I think the foundation will do it also next month. Or you can watch the video in Arabic on YouTube. Let's go ahead and complete this. Okay. So the guideline, the applicant shall submit the application electronically following electronically system, which is at tahkim.ha.ae. The applicant shall ensure the condition of participation on the award, which will willing to apply for or satisfy. The applicant shall submit nominate application through the electronically system, timely pass an application submitted after the date will be rejected. The applicant shall fill the application for award according to the prescribed condition and term. Award count, member of the attachment as shown on the e-application. The applicant shall fill the form and requirement as shown as the application from the award undertaken and declaration letter and letter of recommendation. We will go through some of these points. So the approve of the attachment, all submitted work, document and approve shall be property of the foundation of Hamdan. The foundation may publish the content of winning files after the announcement of the result in order to promote the best educational practice. The applicant shall meet the criteria of excellence based on the element maintained on the e-application from the nominated of application, okay, not limited. The application may support the criteria excellence with such a proof which deems property provide the compliance with the set condition. The more significant attachment is more the comply with the criteria, and diminution of the excellent on the higher score would be. Photo are not stronger proof. I'm repeating this. Photo are not a stronger proof of the school effort unless they are supported with the proof and evidence that prove their credibility. The approve and document shall be limited to last 3 years plus the year of application. No electronic link. So please don't send any links or QR or whatever on that term for criteria dimension of excellent. The applicant shall be ensured that the document and proof are dated, approved and stamped by the component authority. The more authority issuing the certificate, proof, and attachment on their level, local or internationally, the higher score would be. The more the attachment, a proof, creativity, and inventive, the higher score would be. No more than one approve may be attached per page or attachment. If more than one approve is attached but are unclear, no score will be reckoned, and the applicant committee will be approve the first approve only. So most of the time we get PDF, just one page PDF, and that page has more than 3 and 5 approves or attachment on it. So when we try to open that A4 PDF and stretch it, we could not even read what is being written inside. So it could not be taken as a proof. The applicant school provide a brief explanation, not exceeding 150 words for each sub-criteria, indicating the most prominent element of the standard of the criterion. Support by the document approved at the set place of the answer. From nominated school by provide other support and deems of property of the dimension. Maybe this part is not clear, but when we go to the implementation part, that will be very clear, and I will make sure that being clear. The number of proof and attachment does not exceed 3 approve only for each element of sub-criteria. The applicant school should attach a table or contact that names and position of the work team and committees formed in the schools. The attached document should be in PDF format. Each proof should be contents for a single page, except of the strategic plan and operational plan. If the attached proof is a video, its duration should not be exceed 3 minutes. No more than 5 videos should be submitted for all aspects of element of excellence. If there is any question, please, to this point, I will be happy to answer. Just write me on the Q&A. Okay. I'm not sure if, I think it is audible. I think this session is being recorded, I think, by the foundation. Someone asking. Anyway, if you have any question to this point, please. Okay, I think I got an action. Is this session the same with the Arabic session you gave before? Yes, this the session exactly the same as the Arabic session I gave before. So we will go through everything just in English. So if you attended the Arabic one and you are satisfied with it, you are fine. You don't need to attend this one. So if you don't have any question, I will be moving. Sorry. Okay, so we have 2 documents here, which is undertaken and declaration of all your information, and whatever you attach is clear and from the school itself. Okay, so let's have a wake-up exercise. Okay, please, I need the answer on the, you can write it on the chat, or on the chat will be fine also. A school may apply for award if it's go pass or less degree from the content authority. Yes, no. Anyone? If we get less than good on the report of the Ministry of Education, can you apply? Yes, thank you. So you cannot apply. Okay. The school may apply for Distinguished School Award on the name of its administrative body. No, we only can apply on the school name, not on the administrative or the principal name. The school may apply for the award all educational stage, which is all educational cycle, if it has the same building and the same management. So if I have the school from K to 12 on the same building, I can apply as one school. Yes, thank you. The school may apply the award if it had been established 2 years ago, at least including the years of applicant of award. It is 2 or 3 or 4. 2 is false. Yes. Okay. The school may submit the application file for award at any time during the academic year to Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation for distinguished performance. False. There is a certain time we cannot pass that. We cannot pass the deadline. Okay. Private school that have more than one branch and have the same name may submit application on the name of such a different branches separately, provided that the application should be stated the name of the concerned branch. Yes, if you had different branch, you can apply separately. The participant school from the Gulf Cooperation Council should be government school that is affiliated with the Ministry of Education. I'll answer this is true, yes. Let's go to the other questions. I'm not gonna look at the chat because I know you will be doing fine. All submit work, document, and proof shall be property of the foundation management. That should be also true. The foundation may publish the content of the winning files after announcing of the result in order to promote the best educational practice. Yes, it is true. It is prohibited to add any other element to the sub-criteria, if any, or provide future supporting evidence. It is prohibited. Yes. Yes, that's right, false. The more significant the attachment and the more they comply with the criteria and the mission for excellence. True. The photo are not stronger proof of the school effort unless they are supported with the proof and evidence approving their credibility. True. Yes. The proof and document should be limited to the last year. So all proof you are submitted should be approved for the last year. False, for the last 3 years. It is prohibited and via electronic links and QR scanner reader to the criteria and element of excellence. So we cannot use the link and QR. Why we cannot use them? Just a general question and just to clear the idea for everyone, because actually we don't need to be a conflict on what we are saying and what we are promoting when we are talking about excellent and best practice. We know the link and the QR, it is one of the best practice we can use. However, to be fair with everyone, because the link you can update at any time. So there will not be any deadline for you when you submit the link, because you could submit the link today and at night you go ahead and update it, as well as the QR. So we want to be fair with everyone who submitted their application, who submitted their approve, who submitted their evidence. Okay. And other than that, most of the time there is an issue with the link. The link has a virus. We could not get an access to that link because it has password, and we got through a lot of things of that. So because of that, we don't allowed to use a link and QR. Okay, number 8, the applicant shall retain the attachment, those size, the number exceed, and the set limit of keep them ready to submit at the request of the judges' committees. So if you have a lot of evidence, you should let them prepared in your school. When we are coming for the site visit, we will request and see. And that's true. The applicant should ensure that all documents and proof are dated, approved, and stamped by the component authority. This also a true. The more authority issuing the certificate, approve, and attachment and their levels, local or internationally, the higher score would be given. True. The more the attachment approved and innovative and creative, the higher score would be. Yes, it is true. It is prohibited to attach more than 2 approve per page, and the approve must be clear so that applicant can be marked, given a mark. And that's also all right. So now we get to the criteria, which is the access for assessment and main element of the distinguished school. Just before we start, I just want to remind you, we have 4 accesses, which is 4 criteria, okay? And we will go today, we will take criteria number 1 and the result of it, okay? So the criteria number 1 and the result of it. So when we are talking about criteria number 1, which is this one, planning and administrative organization, and it has 200 points. Okay, the first one, it has a strategic plan. The second, operational plan. The third, work system, governor and risk management system, resource and property management, surface management, and innovation management. We have to understand the first criteria or the first axis, which is planning and administrative, has these 7. Okay, so the second criteria has a school community and quality and other partner. Number one, administrative, academic, and technical staff. Two, families of the learners. Third, interaction with the local and international society. Fourth, suppliers. The third, leading and caring for learners. Educating and learning operation. Second, academic achievement. Third, caring for superior talent and low achievement learner. Fourth, behavior values. Fifth, school activities. The fourth, it is the result of criteria number one, criteria number two, criteria number three. So the fourth, it is the result. Okay, so the result of planning and administrative organization, a school community and quality and the partners. The third, the result of leading and caring for learner point. So today we will take the first criteria and the result of it. So we will take the full of the criteria number one and part of criteria number four, which is the result of it. I hope I'm clear on this point, and if I'm not, please let me know so I make it more clear to you. All right. All right, thank you. Okay, so I'll go to the first axis, planning and administration organization. Number one, it is the strategic plan and operational plan, work system, government and risk management, resource and property management, service management, and innovation management. We will take the strategic plan. This, the element on the strategic plan. Okay, so the school contribute to the operation of the strategic plan. Sorry, the school contribute to preparation of the strategic plan. So now we are looking for an evidence. Have the school contribute to prepare the strategic plan or not? If you have done that, give me a proof. Show me the paper that you have done or you have been assigned for the strategic plan, the team of the strategic plan. Okay, so here we are looking for every element. You can attach a proof so that you have done that work. Okay, do I need to do a 3 attachment? No. If you have 1 attachment, you will be fine. Okay, if you have 2, it's good. If you have 3, it's great. But at least we have a proof that you contribute in preparation of the strategic plan. Number 2, benefit from the analysis of the result of the performance indicator of the school in preparing the plan. 3, benefiting from the analysis of the result of measuring the impression of stakeholder, which is student, parent, academic, and administrative staff and partners on preparing the plan. The school has performance indicator that have been aligned with the strategic plan. The school operating system are aligned with the strategic plan. Inform and awareness of the strategic plan, implementing a system of measure, review, and develop the school performance. So in every element, here where you need to have a proof. Okay. We will go second to this operational plan. Developing an operational plan which include initiative, project, program, conducting to the strategic plan, developing an action plan to manage an intensive project and program of operational plan, covering the stage of planning, implementation, and evaluation, coordinate with the partner to design an intensive project and program of the operational plan of a common nature and indicate the role played by the partner on the implementation and assessment stage. 4, the school shall implement an operational plan. 5th, the school shall develop and apply corrective measurement to address the negative aspect of implementing the operational plan and applying such a corrective measure. So now we come to the result. So please be clear on this point. So now we cover the first and the second point, or the first and the second element of criteria number 1. Now we want to align it with the result. Okay, let me see the question. Probably I have some question. No, I don't have any question here. Let me see in the chat. It is okay to attend. It is better you attend the workshop, the online, which is the live, which we are doing right here. That's the question. Okay. So now we will look at the result of the first and the second alignment of criteria number 1. How the result and achievement policy, project, intensive program contribute to the achievement to the objective of strategic plan. Achieving the operation indicator related to the project intensive program within the operation action plan. Number of material achieving and result achieved by the policy, project, and intensive program, and their material and non-material impact. How the school complies with the implementation, it is action plan within the set of timetable. How the policy, project, intensive program design, implement, and evaluate on coordinating with the relevant partner have been completed. How the school use the financial and human and technical resource against the approved scams. Opinion and measurement and measured result. Opinion and measure related to the internal and external stakeholder and the design of implementing and assessment of the project and program. Anytime we see opinion, we are looking for a survey. We are looking for their feedback. Okay, so when you see opinion and measure result, so we are looking for what? A survey you have done regard internal or external stakeholder, for example, or other. See the chat. There is some question that it will be answered by the foundation. I will be answering the question related to the workshop today. Okay. So we took number 1, which is the strategic plan. Number 2, operational plan. Number 3, it is work system. Identifying and classifying the operation related to the school that are necessary to implement and achieve the objective of the strategic plan, and arranging such an operation in order to prioritize a part of the school administrative system. Second, contributing to develop a comprehensive and a clear manual for operating and circulating them to the stockholder and priority reviewing and updating them. Three, identifying those responsible for each operation, their roles and responsibility. Fourth, applying the operated method on managing and developing the operated according with best practice. Designing the performance indicator of operating and linking them directly to the strategic plan and measure them same on predict basis. May some of you think it is, if I put something as an evidence on the element of one, or for example, in the element of any of this from 1 to 5, it could be the same element that I will put on the result. Actually, the result, you will put the effect of it, the impact. Okay. So for example, I'll give you a clear example about, for example, if we have a low achievement student, okay, what you have done for them, okay, what you have done, that the approve where you put on the criteria itself. When we are coming to the result, we want to see what you have done from the program had effect and impact on that student. So anything on the result, we're looking for the impact and we are looking for the effect. Okay. Anything on the other criteria, we are looking what you have done, which kind of program you have done, which kind of innovation you have done. Okay. And you can give me a proof. On the result, I need to see that program you have innovated on the school, how impact on the school, how impact on the student, how impact on the teacher, and it depends. All right. So we are looking to number 3, which is work system result of the strategic and operation performance indicator related to key operation compared to the approved target. Efficiency of operation implementation, such as a percentage of saving of operation cost and percentage of increase in out while maintaining the same input. Productivity value of operation or complete per unit of time against set goals. Time required to implement the operation compared to the set of time frames. Percentage of improved operation compared to the total number of operation on a school. Result of the development of materials and non-material operation. Planning and administrative organization. Okay, we go to number 4. Governance and risk management, which has 30 points. Comply with the internal and external report of the assessment and audit issued by concerned authority, such as Internal Audit Office or Supreme Audit Institution. Most of the school, if they got, for example, a lot of comments on their reports, they don't want to show that. Actually, to us as judges, we don't care about how many comments they put. They could put 5 comments only, or they could put 20 comments about your school. All right. What is important to us what you have done after you receive the comments. Okay. Some of the comments maybe you can solve with 1 week, and some of the comments you could solve with 1 year, and some of the comment you have a plan for it, and some of the comment maybe you could not achieve to fix, but we need to see an explanation why that you could not achieve. All right. So all these report, all these comments, it is important to see how you deal with it. Number 2, identifying risk related to the strategic and operation dimension, operation and surface, such as a financial, security, and health risk. Okay. Classifying the potential risk and their impact on the science and surface, such as a financial risk having a financial defect. Developing a risk management plan that include the procedure and the series of that should be followed and applied. One more thing, when we are talking about the financial, we are not looking for numbers. We don't want to know how you are making. Okay. However, we want to know what's going on, but it is not our job to see you are making a profit or loss. No, that's totally, it is not us. Totally, we are not external audit or an accountant to see that. But we are looking for, do you have an issue in a financial place? Do you have anything that threatens the school? Okay, and how you solve it. But we are not looking for figures. We are not looking for numbers. We are looking for a strategy. We are looking for a method that you have solved your issue. So the result, the number of observations contained under the audit and the assessment report, such as self-evaluation, external evaluation, and auditing, classified according to their importance, percentage of timely, closely, which is the report complete, observation out of the total number of observations contained on the supervisory report, number of injuries result from the school activity, including health injury, percent of the alternative solution applied on the management of surface and implementing of the project and programs out of the approved alternative solution plan. Again, is it different when I found there is 3 cases in a school injured and there is a school has 0? No, there is no different to us. No different. What's make it different, how the school with a 0 maintain that 0. So no one get injured on that school. And what is important for the school has 3 cases, how to prevent it next time and how they deal with that injured. Okay. So we will not give lower score for the school has any cases. Okay, or we will give the school higher cases if they don't have any cases of injured on the schools. We have resource profit management and so the element, optimal use of the property, facility, and equipment, adopting a clear policy for preparing, reviewing, and evaluating the annual budget, developing special program to develop the financial and in-kind resource, developing a special program to rationalize the expansion, comply with the law, regulation, and structure related to the financial fee, and benefit from the recommendation and observation of the authority components of the financial control. Please, again, anything regard the financial, we are not looking for figures. We are not looking for numbers. We are looking for strategy only. We are looking for methods. The result of the resource and property management, extent of complying with the budget, revenue increase ratio, profitably, percentage of increase in the cost rationalizing, percentage of reduction in electricity and water consumption, effectiveness of maintenance operation of the property, building and facility carried out by the school to serve education progress, such as the reduction of maintenance cost, percentage of reduction on property related expenses. Just give me a second. Okay. We go to the 6. Okay. Just before we go to the 6, let's open questions. Please. Let's start regarding the condition. It is written not used link and evidence, but some evidence such as a mark, data analyze and Excel file is so huge. Okay, so what's the solution? Okay, so Ms. Hind Al-Ka'bi asking, okay, so there is a lot of data which is so huge and she cannot put it as an evidence on 1 page or 2 page, okay? At least you show us that you have that in Excel, okay? So at least we know that you are doing the job. At least you have that. However, when we come to look at your paper, we look at your evidence. If it is 100% clear to us, we will give that grade. If it is not clear, however, it is what we are looking for. So we will put like, oh, we need to see this when we visit your school. Okay, so it is clear. You don't worry about it. Some of the data we understand is huge. Okay, like for example, you cannot put the operational plan or the strategic plan, okay, or most of the plans on 1 page. So we allow you to put it on multiple pages. However, any other things, it should be in 1 document in 1 page. If that document, you know, it will be huge, okay, we could not accept a link or we could not accept QR. However, we need a reference that you have that and we will come and see it at your school, but at least we have a copy of like a sample of what you are doing. Okay. Also, they're required to upload the 3 evidence on the page. We have money certificate. Again, Ms. Hind, she is asking, she has a lot of evidence like certificate and all of that. We need about 3 evidence. So for example, if I'm looking for what kind of workshop you have, okay, or you attended, I'm sure you attended more than 50 or 60. At least you show us 1, 2, 3. That's what we are looking for. However, when we come to your school, believe me, Believe me, we will be happy to see your file and we will go through all of that. But again, we are not investigator. Okay, so we will not looking for your mistake. We are there to help you to get the award. I hope I did answer your questions. Please write me a question on the question field. Okay. Again, any questions? Please, as soon as you've found any question, go ahead and submit it. Oh, sorry. All right. We're still in criteria number 1. Okay. And on surface management, identifying and classifying the surface necessary on the implementation of the strategic plan and arranging the surface in order of prioritization as a part of the school administrative system, designing and providing value added service to the customer by adapting and innovating solution based on the customer current and future needs and expectation in which all stakeholders should have an activity role. Developing comprehensive and clear operation system and manual of surface circulation them to the stakeholders and currently reviewing the update them. Applying appropriate method in managing and developing the service in according with the best practice. 5, designing performance indicator for the service and linking them to the strategic plan and measure them critically, reviewing and developing the service and their delivery channel according to the best practice and based on the clear data in order to improve customer experience, such as satisfaction survey, performance indicator result, and etc. 7, identifying the parties responsible for providing service, indicate their roles and responsibility, and introducing, managing and developing such service and determine the time frame for implementing those service. Cooperating with the partners involving the provision of the common service to develop and simplify the mechanism and channel for providing such a common service. 9, transforming to electronically and smart service and providing and developing government unit service, continuously monitoring their performance and maximizing their benefits. The result of number 6, element number 6. Result of the performance indicator related service compared to the set target, the time required to implement the service compared to the set time frames, percentage of improved service compared to the total number of service on the educational unit, result of development of material and non-material service, efficiency of common service delivery, such a percentage or educational service cost increase in output while maintaining the same input, percentage of electronic smart transmission of service, percentage of using electronic and smart service, opinion and measurement result, measure of satisfaction of beneficiary and those target by the school service, measure of the parents' opinion about the proven of the service, measure of the stockholders' opinion about their electronic and smart transformation of the service. I will stop here and take about 15 minutes. Then we will come back. We'll take number 7 and we'll take the result of it. Then we will go to some practice so we know what we are looking for and how we do all of that. So what is the time right now? So we will be back on 10:25. Okay. So please, if you have any question, I will be here. Just write it and I will answer all your questions. So 15 minutes, then we'll come back. Assalamu alaikum. We are back and I got a couple of questions and I was looking for even the attendance. Just to be clear, this for the private school, okay, and it is only for the award of distinguished school award. It is not for the student. So if you are a student, you need to attend the Student Distinguished Award. Okay. I'm given most of the example for the target of the private schools. Okay. Just to make it clear. So please, if you are a student, this session will not help you or this workshop will not help you. You need to attend the Student Award. Okay. Innovation management. Implementing the project, innovative and programs in innovation and distinguished manner, improving and developing operation related to the school using innovation, solution and idea, adopting programs to develop the learners' creative thinking skills, designing and providing value-added service using innovation, solution, and idea. I think I got some question. When it is the student award, I think someone from the foundation will answer that for you. I have no idea when they have that session. Okay, let's see some of the question before I begin. Where Latifa saying, where can I find the student life? I think they were, or you can contact the foundation. They will lead you better than I. So, but this place is just for the school award. One of the school asking, do you want to desire a file to be attached as a linked or upload file? It is files. We will not accept any link. We will not accept any link. We will not accept any QR. All what we'll be accepting, a file, attachment, PDF. Okay. So let's look at the result of planning and administrative organization. The number of creativity idea and innovation method based on analyze and learning from the result of performance and reviewing of the best practice that have been employed on the developing the modern teaching strategy applied on the school. 2, number of innovated ideas submitted by the customer and partner. Percentage of the budget allocated for the innovated out of the school budget. Number of innovated administrative and teaching staff compared to the number of the entire staff. Number of student and administrative and teaching staff who have been trained on the field of innovation. Percentage of useful and applied innovation suggestion and idea. Number of innovative project implementing within the partners, number of service developed as a result of innovated idea, number of operated developed as result of idea. We will go to activities. So we'll give you a clear idea what is the judges looking for when they are looking to your documents or looking to your attachment or a proof or evidence. And what is the nice thing about the cycle 25? It is, we are applying the radar system, which we are not just looking if the evidence is there or not, but we analyze that evidence. And we will show you how we analyze that evidence, even that when you put any evidence, you think about as a judge, not just applicant and participant on this award. Okay, this Angular scale, okay, this 4 criteria, 1, 2, 3. We have to be clear. The criteria 1 and 2 and 3. We will measure it on this scale. Anything regarded to result will be treated differently. So we are looking, for example, on a summary. Okay. When you write a summary, you will be writing a summary about the whole description. What we are talking about the whole description, or what description we are looking for here. I'll go back just to give you an example. Okay, about 7. On the 7, we have how many elements? 1, 2, 5, or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I need to write an executive summary about all the 4. On this summary, where it is written summary, so I will take the element and number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 has 4 elements, and I will write a summary of it. That summary contain 150 words only. 150 words only. how we judge that and how we look at that. We look at the applied methodology, then we look for implementation, then we look at the assessment and improvement. So going once again back, okay, when it is written implementing the project initiative and program and innovated of distinguished manner, okay, I will be looking at the applied methodology to do that and how you implement it and what is the assessment and improvement on that. Okay, so please, I will stop here until I make sure that everyone is clear. We have about 25 participants, so easy to deal with you guys and to take more information from me, so to make it easier and clear for both of us. And I will be so happy if you can write for me, it is clear. So please, in every element, we will treat it in this way. We will treat it in this way. Okay. So please, again, if it is not clear, just let me know. I'll repeat it again and I'll give you another 2, 4, 5 examples until it be clear to you. It's clear or not? Okay, please, if it's clear, if it's not clear, just write me something on the chat so I repeat it again. Anyway, I'll repeat it again, just in case it is not clear for some of you. On the summary, we will write everything about element number 7. Okay, we will take the element 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will write summary about them. That summary not supposed to be more than 150 words. That's number 1. Number 2, every element, which is number 1, I will look at the certified method that determine of the operational procedure and ensure consistently and completely on the completion of the operation and provision of the target service. So I want to see the applied methodology used for element number 1. Then I want to see how did you implement it. Then I want to see how did you assessment and there is any point for improvement. Okay, so you tell me, wow, it is very hard work. At the old cycles, we used to look at everything at once. And that's what we found, oh wow, it is kind of unfair a little bit, because there's a lot of people who did the methodology. They have very nice methodology, but they failed in applying or implementing that methodology. Or maybe they did the methodology and they implemented, but they did not assist or did improvement for that methodology. So they will not get the full mark for it. In this case, you will get a point for applying the methodology, and you will get a point of implementing the methodology, and you will get a point for assessment and improvement of that. I think we have one question more, so. We don't have any question, so which is good. Okay. So I will be moving. So this how we will measure and we will grade you on criteria number 1, which we have covered today, and criteria number 2, we will cover tomorrow, and criteria number 3, we will cover on Thursday, inshallah. How we look at the result. The result, also, we look at the summary of the result. Then we look at the reliability and sustainability of performance indicator. Then classification. Then the rationale. Then the achievement goal and benchmarking and measurement. And the causal relationship with that. So to get the grade, we look at each point of that. Is that reliable? Is a classified of performance indicator? Is rational? Is the achievement of the goal? It has measurement and it has causal relationship. If it has all of that, you get the grade. And the summary of the result, this what will cover all the element on the result. And again, it will be different from the summary of the beginning, which we had on the criteria. Please ask me questions. Now it is your chance. If there is no question, I have questions for you. Any questions? All right. Let's move to this activity. And I need you to read. This is an example. Okay. It is being done by one of the schools. And I need you to check their summary, what they wrote on their summary, and is their summary reflect on their elements, and is there a proof of evidence, right or not? And before all of that, I want to go with you on the numbers. Why did we put number 5 on the sub criteria? Or on the reference, why did we put 151? Anyone can answer me, please? And reference number, it is very important to organize your paper. Why did we put 1.5.1? Is the participant, they are with me or they are somewhere else? Please, that activity is for you. So please participate. Please write on the chat, okay, why we wrote 1.5.1 on the reference number, and what do you think about the school summary for sub-criteria number 5? Okay, since I think the participant decided not to participate with me, so I'll read out loud to them, then we will move to the other exercise. Okay, so government and risk management system has 4 elements. The first element, complying with the internal and external report and assessment and audit issue by the concerned authorities, such as internal audit or office or Supreme Audit Institute. The second, it is identify risk related to the strategic and operation dimension, operation and surface. The third, classifying the potential risk and their general impact on the surface. The fourth, developing a risk management, a plan that include procedure to the followed and applied such a cases. The summary the school wrote and reflect to their approves. Okay, so and reflect to their approves, which is they attach the corrective plan form, general registration of the risk, general registration of a threat, assessment of the environment, occupational health and safety requirement, and suspicion plan. The school should correct the violence and concern on the corrective plan of the school control. The school assists of the risk and threat using the forms and annexes of their issue by the Department of Occupational Environment, Health and Safety of the educational sector to the provide healthy, sound environment for the student, staff, and service provide. The school should develop a clear plan for suspicion and infective during coronavirus pandemic so that the role and responsibility are distributed to the team member, and the school should seek to update and inform time to according to the developments. This what they have done, and this their summary. In my opinion, their summary, it is very weak, and most of the evidence being titled incorrectly. So we have to see when we are attaching any document, when we are attaching any approve, we have to look to the approve, and we should match our evidence title by the requirement elements. The approve elements, you could put 1, 2, or 3, or you could put even videos to make it clear. We will go to the next. All right, so we are looking to again, this is the result. Okay, on the result, the element, which is 4 element, and they wrote a very nice summary. However, on the proof, they only add to us 2 attachment, and there is no any other attachment on that proof. So in this case, it is very weak because there is 2 attachment only by looking, but even we don't know what is that attachment. So by looking, they are very weak, or that file and evidence is very weak because it is missing two evidence. However, even if the title is right and on the evidence part, we still cannot approve if that evidence is the right evidence or not unless we go and check that evidence and we apply all the result of it. We check the methodology, we check the implementation, we check the assessment and approve for that. And if it is on the result, we have to check the reliability, we have to check the classification, rationale, achievement, and the relationship of it. All right. Here is some practice for you. Write a summary of a management resource properties at your school according to the element entered on the table. Okay, so that's the element. You will check and you will write a summary. Okay, that summary we already have known what to write on the summary or how to write the summary. Okay. So please, if you can take just a couple minutes, if you can think about the summary. All right, so please check and come back to me within 5 minutes on writing this summary. And this time I will be calling names. So see, since we are about 24 people, so I will start calling names. So to make sure that everyone is with us participating on this workshop. Okay, I will call by names. Who's the lucky one? افتخار الجنوبي, please if you could participate with us. افتخار. Yes, you can do this. Since we are 24, I think we can open the mic so we could participate, and even better than writing. I think Iftikhar is not there. Okay. Let's see Ali Naimi. Alia Naimi. علي النجيدي. Ali, I think you can talk on the mic and tell us about the summary. I'm not sure, Ali, you are saying I cannot now. We are supposed to be, all of us, in this workshop, so you have to free your time to be here. Okay, Mr. Ali, go ahead and write. If you have issue with your mic, you can write. All right, I think I will do and answer that, and I will hope that to be clear to everyone. Please, it is part of your distinguish. It is part of your practice and excellence to participate with us today. I'm not here to waste your time, and please don't waste my time. If any one of you busy with something else, you can go to what you are busy of. All right, so please. The summary is supposed to be about the 5 elements, and the summary is supposed to be specific and supposed to be about 150 words, not more than that. And implementing, we see the methodology, and we see the implementing, and we see the assessment and reference and performance in it. That's when we are coming to that. If we are doing the same thing for the result, it will be looking for reliability, classification, we are looking for rational, we are looking for the goals, and we are looking for the relationship. So this is the way you will be judged for. We go to the same thing, the summary for management of resource and properties at your school according to the result, and enter on this. So when we are looking to the result, we will be looking at this 7. We'll be looking at the 7, then we will write the reference. If we looking to the reference, that's most important. You understand where that number is coming from, because that's how you will organize your document. This is the way you will be organizing your evidence on attachment. So every evidence will be attached. Every evidence will be attached by numbers. So if we're talking about resource, the resource, it is number 5. So we are taking number 1, criteria number 1, resource is number 5, then we put the reference or the approve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as much as you want, and to the 7, which is you have, or you will be eligible to put or upload about 21 evidence as maximum. Once again, your evidence supposed to be clear. Each evidence in 1 page. The evidence will be in a form of PDF, not link, not QR. Your evidence will be submitted by the deadline or before the deadline. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and place it. I think I got a question. This is for distinguished school. Yes, this workshop for distinguished school, it is not for the student. Alia Naimi, she's saying, I will speak in Arabic. I have no problem, Alia, you can speak in Arabic. That's fine. If you have an answer, go ahead and open your mic, or even if you have a question, you can ask me in Arabic and I will answer you in English and in Arabic at the same time. So everyone to be clear too. The most important to me that you get the point. تفضلي.
أستاذي السلام عليكم بداية.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
ماني أكتب لك الملخص عن 150 كلمة عن الموارد.
الحين احنا في هذه الصفحة، في هذه الصفحة لا بتكتبي لي 150 كلمة عن هذا، بتكتبي لي عن نتائجهم. الحين احنا هني في البداية تكلمنا عن الموارد في السلايد اللي قبل هذا، صح؟
نعم.
هني resource and property management، هني تكلمنا عن الموارد. So we here talk about the resource and property management. Here you will talk about the result of it، يعني النتائج اللي قائمة عليه.
لا هذه بعد ما وصلنا، نحن خلصنا المعيار الأول تقريبا، المحور الأول.
Okay, you can go ahead and tell me what you have wrote. شو كتبتي في resource and property management؟
كاتبين توفير المدرسة جميع المرافق اللازمة لكل منتسبيها، حيث تعتبر هذه المرافق ضرورية لتلبية الاحتياجات الأساسية. وتسعى المدرسة لوضع سياسات ومعايير من شأنها تطوير العمل أنواع مختلفة من هذه المرافق، واضعة في عين الاعتبار المحافظة على الموارد وتقليل الهدر في النفقات. بهاي الطريقة صح؟
خليني أنا أقول لك الطريقة الأصح. أنا ما أدري أنت يعني جبتي هالكلام، أنا متأكد أنه من مدرستك، لكن أن how we write the summary based on the elements. يعني تشوفين احنا اللي عندنا على يدينا on the right side.
نعم.
تشوفين هذه اللي على من 1 ل 5.
نعم إيه.
Okay. Then we go application of the method of optimal use of the property and facility and equipment. ناخذ هذا and look what we have done in our school based on that. يعني بناء على هذا الموجود. Okay, based on this, we go ahead and write just a small paragraph, just maybe 2 sentences. Then we take number 2 and we see what we have in our school. Then we will write another 2 sentences. And until you reach number 5. Then you go ahead and fix your summary. You got it? عرفتي علي؟
نعم.
Okay, that's the first step. That's the first step. Now, the second step, the evidence you're gonna put. الحين انت بناء على هذا حطيتي هالكلام صح؟
نعم.
بناء على مدرستك. Depend on your school what have done. Now, depend on your summary. I need to see evidence.
أيوة.
يعني based on your summary, I need to see evidence of that summary. Okay. So the summary actually reflect on the evidence. يعني اللي كتبتيه انت هذا reflection انعكاس للموجود عندك في المدرسة. So in every element you will put 1 to 3 evidence. في كل واحد بتحطي لي من 1 ل 3 أشياء كأدلة.
نعم إن شاء الله.
From 1 to 3. All right. Now there is one more questions. How important the summary is. هل هذا السمري is this summary is very important? Yes, it's very important. However, it is not more important than the evidence. So for example, what is your good name? I cannot see who is talking actually. It is Alia?
نعم أستاذي.
Okay. Look, for example, now Alia, she is an excellent writer and she could write like a well-defined summary. And I have difficulty in writing summary. Is Alia gonna get more grade than me? هل عليا بتحصل درجة أحسن مني أنا؟ We have to understand. We look at the evidence. Then we look at the summary. The summary will indicate to us that your work. But the most important thing for us is the evidence that you have done the work. You could write an excellent summary. And when I go to your evidence, I see totally either missing evidence or no evidence. So you have to match between the two. You have to match between the two. But you get a grade on the evidence. You get a grade on the evidence. We differentiate you between other by the summary. What does that mean? If Alia put 100% evidence, all of them the right evidence, the clear evidence, and has innovated and creative way. And I did the same. However, we should get the same grade, yes? But Alia wrote better summary, executive summary than me. Then Alia will get the best grade. So we did very well on putting all the evidence, but Alia put the summary at the end is better than me. So she will get the grade. She will get the best grade. However, when we get all the evidence, we measure every evidence in different scales, So you get the right grade which you deserve. يعني أنت تحصل الدرجة اللي تستحقها، لأن احنا كل عنصر من هذه العناصر نقيمها بشكل منفرد. من ناحية المنهجية، من ناحية النمطية، من ناحية التحسين والmeasurement. So I hope I made myself clear. So please make sure that you look at the elements and you look to your schoolwork. Then you write your summary. After you write your summary, I need that summary, the approve of that summary. Then you put for me your evidence. If you do this, you will get the full mark. Then you will be eligible to be visited in your school. This now the first part. Okay. The second part, when we are coming to the result. Okay. الحين احنا تكلمنا عن القسم الأول. Okay. The second part, when we are coming to the result, what is the impact? What is the effect of what you have done? يعني احنا لنفترض, let's assume we have did something with the property or with our facility, and we had a good plan for it, and we applied that plan, which is we did a plan for it, we did even operational plan for it, we did all of that, which is great, and you will get full mark for it. Now it is a time to see that reflection on the what? On the result. What you have done, how it's being reflected on the result. I always give this example because it's very close to us as educator. أنا دائما أعطي هذه الأمثلة لأن هذا المثال جدا قريب لنا إحنا في التربية يعني. We always do for high achievement, okay, some classes, and for the low achievement also some classes. Some of the classes which will challenge the high achievement, and some classes to get higher result of that. لنفترض احنا, let's assume we did after school classes. That's for the criteria. We did after school classes, we train our teacher for a new methodology of teaching. We train our student for different strategy of even of learning, which is nice. That's the criteria. On the result, I want to see the impact of what I have done. أنا أبغى أشوف الأثر في الأشياء اللي أنا عملتها. So I want to see the impact of what I have done. What did I gain from the after school classes? What my student achieve? Did the result got higher or the result is being the same? What have been done and the effect and the impact on that? So you have done this is great. You will get also great for it. On the result, also, we have to see the impact of what you have planned and applied. It is clear. So we know what is the difference between the criteria and the result of the criteria. Let me see if I do have some question. I don't have anything. Okay. يعطيك العافية أخت عليا. Thank you, عليا. The most important thing to me that you know what you're supposed to write on the executive summary, which is on the summary, and where you get your information from, and depend on the element. Okay. My other question to you, when we title our evidence, how we title our evidence, please title your evidence based on the element. For example, let's take number 3, developing a special program to develop financial and any kind resource, an in-kind resource. Okay. How you gonna title this? Okay. You could title it, if it was me, I'll title it the financial program, the developed financial program, okay, or the special program or the special financial program. So it is clear to me. Do you get any point for titling your evidence? No, you don't get any grade for that. But it will be nice, and I know that you are so organized. We are promoting what? We are promoting excellence. And the part of the excellence, you be organized. When I ask you about one paper, you don't, you know what, I don't know where did I save it, I don't know where I don't know what, under which name I put it in. So we need to be organized, we need to be creative, we need to look like a professional with our paper, with our document that we present to you. I'm sorry to say that women, they are very colorful, very creative, and a way of colorful and designing and all this more than men, which is sadly. However, please, if you submit paper to me with color and someone submit paper black and white, I look to the integrity of the paper. It is nice to see a very colorful paper, but that will not let you be getting better grade. We are looking to the content. We are looking to the integrity of that paper. يعني احنا ننظر إلى الجوهر. ما ننظر إلى هاي الزينة and the design and all of that. But it's nice to see that. Nice to see that. But I need to see the creativity of your work, not of your design. يعني احنا نبغى نشوف الكرياتيفيتي، الجمال اللي الجوهري اللي في العمل. Okay, we need to see the creativity of the deepest work you have done, not of the picture you have designed or prepared for us. Okay, some people, we get a lot of papers actually and a lot of files, which is being prepared by someone else, and they maybe spend money to design and all of this. This does not affect the judge at all. What affects us, what is inside that paper. So please focus to get us more quality work. Let's see also. سؤال آخر. Please, someone asking, if I do have a PDF and this PDF has more than one page, should I give you a link? No. Please don't send a link. We will not accept any link. We will not accept any link at all. At all. We only gonna accept PDF or a video, and the video is supposed to be not more than 3 minutes and not more than 5 videos for all the award. لن نقبل أي رابط ولن نقبل أي فيديوهات أكثر من 5 فيديوهات، وكل فيديو ما يتعدى 3 دقائق. No, no, please, please. Someone said, however, I will send you a link of 1-page PDF. What is the point? Send me the PDF. The issue, it is a fairness. I'm sorry to say that, but how could I know that you did not make any adjustment after you submit it? How could I know? I don't know. So maybe you did adjustment, and on that way, it is not fair for the other school who submitted on time and they submit it by PDF. So please submit all your paper by PDF. And sometime, believe me, most of the PDF which work in your school, it does not work from my place or my computer. Okay, because of the site, because of whatever. And we had that issue before. And believe me, if you just give me the best paper you have in PDF, I assure you, you will be eligible to be visited in your school. And if we step in your school, believe me, we will give you all the time. You need to show us what you have. If it is a video, even we attended the classes. Okay, so we will look at everything, believe me, but we will not investigate. We will look at your excellence. احنا بنشوف الاشياء اللي تميزك. All right. Is there's any question I did not answer from the chat? I think there is someone asking, they could not see the drop down for Saudi Arabia, King of Saudi Arabia, on the electronic forms. So I think the foundation will contact you on regard of that, or you can contact your coordinator on the Saudi Arabia. I think also he can answer that for you. Please, any questions? Any questions? Okay, let's go to my last slide. Please, if you speak Arabic, go ahead. The most important thing for me that everyone get that information out. All right. I know it has been meant to be in English, and I will keep my English, and I will answer in English and Arabic. I will be bilingual, so everyone get. Okay. So here, write a summary of the management of resource and property for school according to the result. I think we went through this. Okay. Once again, the reference number. This is my last question to you. And I promise you I will let you go, but I want to make sure on a reference how you will deal with that. So what you will write on the reference. So the first one. So if it is here, what is the reference will be? Please, someone tell me. Anyone or someone chatting? Someone wrote, please clarify. What do you mean clarify? Clarify what? If you just اللي كاتب لي يرجى توضيح ماذا بس لو just to make so I know what we are talking about. All right. Anyway, on the resource.
أجاوب أستاذ عفوا.
تفضلي.
هني بتكتب أنت رقم المحور ومثلا بتكتب رقم 3 والعنصر رقم 1 كذي صح؟
Okay. In this case, I will be writing. Sorry, let me erase this first. Okay. Then I'm supposed to write here. Okay. Here supposed to be write المحور. Okay. So I'll be write 1.5, I think. 1.5, sorry, my handwriting, then 0.1. Is it clear? Okay. Why we took 1? Because it is in criteria number 1 لأن المحور رقم 1. Okay. Why we wrote 5? 5 because the resource and property management, it is element number 5. Okay. Then we wrote 1 because we are talking about this one. So the evidence here supposed to be the reference taken this number, and here will be the evidence or the PDF. The PDF. It is clear? Okay. Is it important to know? Yes, it is important to know. It will be different when you upload your evidence on the online. Yes. However, it is for your reference when you have the paper at your school. It is important that you have all of this stuff, because on the electronic, you will only have number 1, then you will upload the attachment on number 1. So you will not be needed to see 1.5.1 because already the computer is doing that for you. However, for your own filing, if I'm coming to your school and I'm telling you, you know what, give me 1.55. So you know I'm talking about this one. Okay, because when I'll come, inshallah, to all of your school, I will be looking to certain folder I have questions about or I have doubt about. So I will not ask you to bring the whole folder. No. Only I need to see that attachment, or only I need to see that paper, or I need clarification only. So you know what I'm talking about, and you are ready for me when I visit you. Okay. Any other question, please?
ممكن أسأل
Please. Yes, please.
بالنسبة للسمر هني، هل العدد اللي نكتبه نفس العدد نفسه أو نسوي نفسه كوبي من اللي على الموقع؟ لأن الموقع مطلوب منه 150 كلمة. هل هو ننقله نفسه هني ولا يكون مختلف؟
أنت ما بتنقلين هنا شيء. You will not write anything in here. Okay. When you go to the system, it will not allow you to write more than 150. يعني أنت يوم بتصيرين في البرنامج بتكتبين بتوصلين ل 150 بوقفت.
نعم.
Okay. So whatever you will write there, okay, my recommendation to you that you will take copy and you will put it here. يعني اللي بتكتبينه هناك بيوقف على ال 150. Whatever you're gonna write there and will stop in 150. Okay. Rewrite it. يعني عدلي عليه إذا تحتاجين. Then you will take that cut and paste on that paper, and then we'll keep it in your school. Okay. Please, when you have some of you saying I have a lot of evidence, okay, please keep picture away from your evidence. Sometime I will see, I don't know who is that, but I'm seeing 2 people, someone giving someone a certificate. How could I know who is that? And you are trying to convince me that is the principal and she is rewarding a teacher. I don't know if it was a teacher or parents. I don't know what's the story behind that picture. So please, yes, they are saying a picture has a million word. يعني في أحيانا يقول لك الصورة عن مليون كلمة. However, does not give me indicator of anything. I'm just seeing two people. I don't even know them. يعني أنا حتى ما أعرف إذا هذا المدير كان مدرس كان حد من خارج المدرسة. If someone it is from inside, outside the school, a principal or someone else, I have no idea. So please, just limited your pictures as an evidence. Okay. All right. What else? And I want to ensure you that we are doing our best to help you get the reward. Okay. And it is a journey. It is a journey. Any question for me, please? Someone write something on the chat. I will be keep looking. Okay. Thank you. All right. Please, if you have any question, or if you are on a journey of applying right now and opening the system and go ahead and do all of that, please check whatever on the system or check whatever question you are missing or you don't know what to put, and bring that question to me. And I will try to help you to solve that to you. Okay. For now, thank you all. And I hope to see you tomorrow with more energy. I know it is the end of the year and everyone is exhausted, but we have to do what we're supposed to do as an educator. Just remember, it is a couple of days and we will have a break. God bless you all, and we'll see you tomorrow, inshallah, at 9 o'clock. Please prepare questions for me. Thank you all. If we, I think I got a question, and very interested question. Hind Al-Ka'bi, she is saying, if we are KG and a cycle 1 school, on the registration form, we have to choose just one. How we deal with it? We need to enter with all of our grades. You have the right. Okay, you will not be KG or you will not be cycle 1. You will be both. You will be both. As long as you are under one building and under one administration. If you are under one building and under one administration, you apply. You apply as one school. Okay. And you will find it maybe K to 12 or K to whatever, you will find it. But you apply as one school. You don't apply by KG or you don't apply by cycle 1. يعني انت بتسجلين كمدرسة دامت المدرسة في تحت مبنى سقف واحد وتحت إدارة واحدة فأنت مدرسة واحدة. I hope I did answer your question. Okay, is the summary should be, Sarah asking, should the summary be 150 words? Yes, the summary should be 150 words. Okay, just we need to focus. The summary, it's not where you get the grade. The summary, it is just to indicator for us as a judge to see the evidence. Okay, so please make sure that you put the evidence, and from the evidence, reflect on it. Okay. I like when I see people question like this. Okay. If it is hint, if there is just only one, there is no issue. Write cycle 1. hint إذا حاليا أن أنت عندك هذه المشكلة لا تتعطلين، حطي حلقة أولى، حطي حلقة أولى. أوكي. however في تعبئة البيانات بيكون عندك أنت أصلا المدرسة كي جي وحلقة أولى. So for now for hint she is in KG and cycle 1, but there is no option to put that. So to solve this right now, just put cycle 1. Okay. Then on form the foundation, and we will look at your paper. They will look actually to your paper, and we'll have no issue. The most important thing, you go ahead and start the work. You can do this, but better that you do cycle 1. Okay. But if you already did that a kg, that's no issue also, no issue. Just please clear for us on the clarification, sorry, and declaration that it is you kg and cycle 1. And we will put this in mind. Any other question? Let me see the chat. Okay. Please, if you have any question, just keep writing the question on a side. We will meet tomorrow, and I'll do my best if it is on my specialty to answer you. If not, I will also, the people from the foundation, they are with us here, and they can answer most of the question as well. Once again, we'll meet tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Please be ready, and wish you all the best. Thank you all, and have a nice day. Thank you.